So today we saw those opening statements from senators. Tomorrow we'll get into the question and answer portion of the hearings. What kind of questioning do you expect Judge Jackson to face?
Well, I don't think she'll get any tough questions from Democrats, but Republicans have a lot to question her about, particularly given her record on everything from the criminal cases that she handled to her support for critical race theory and, for example, the fact that she is on the board of overseers of Harvard University, which has a case before the Supreme Court because it is engaging in racial discrimination in its admissions policy, something she clearly approved of as a member of that board.
Hans, a religious law and liberty expert at Pepperdine Law School wrote that Judge Jackson has a, quote, relatively standard and progressive commitment to the legal protections afforded faith in public life, and he concluded that her expressed commitments to church and state won't unsettle the court's current First Amendment doctrine. Hans, how do you expect Judge Jackson to approach issues of the law when it comes to religion?
See, I don't think that assessment is accurate. I think if you look at her cases, that she handled as a judge, if you also look at amicus briefs that she filed, it's clear that she may not actually support, for example, the independence of churches and making employment and other decisions about ministers. She also apparently has suggested that she believes that if religious schools are accepting federal money, that the government can tell them what to do when it comes to allowing them to discriminate, for example, on the basis of race, the way Harvard has. So I don't think that she will be, based on her record, a big supporter of the religious freedom rights under the First Amendment.
Yeah, pro-life groups are opposing Judge Jackson's nomination to the court, to the Supreme Court, even though she's never actually ruled on any abortion cases herself. Why that opposition, Hans, and what might we expect from her on the issue of abortion?
Well, when she was in private practice, she authored an amicus brief on behalf of NARAL, in which, if you can believe this, she argued that there should be no First Amendment rights for individuals who are peacefully protesting against abortion around abortion clinics. So in other words, she thinks that should be in a First Amendment-free zone because of the issue of abortion. Yet when she was a judge, she threw out Washington, D.C.'s anti-panhandling law, saying it was a violation of the First Amendment. You cannot reconcile those two views of the First Amendment, except that the fact that she is so pro-abortion that she doesn't think the First Amendment should apply in that situation.
All right, we have to leave it there, but Hans von Spakovsky with the Heritage Foundation, thank you so much, and we will watch as these hearings go on. Thank you.
Thanks, Hans.
Thank you for having me.